Okay, starting in a few seconds.
Love from India, always try and watch you whenever I see you stream.
Oh, thanks so much, Archangel. And Kieran Squared. Appreciate it. Okay, round one. I think I'll be muting alerts, at least during games. Still theory. Yeah, we have mainline London. I had this earlier. My opponent took and knight h5. Actually, I had another game earlier too with knight h5 immediately. But bishop d6 is a kind of classic mainline. And bishop d3 is more popular, but bishop b5 is a move I've very much enjoyed. Normally Magnus Carlsen's choice too. Now, the first video in my London course, I show this line, and I show a really nice Carlsen game, which went exactly like this. It was Carlsen Bosiocic. And that game, Black took and then played Rook b8. And there's not too many other ways. Knight f5. Knight f5, I think. Wait. Am I winning something? Take on d6. I don't cover this in my course. I don't think it's a good move, though. I just have to figure out how to deal with it. I think I'd take here first with the bishop. Wait, why did I do that? And it's still decent, but... Okay, I think this is okay. Takes, takes, takes. I should be winning a pawn. And there's pawn takes. I think my opponent realizes the danger here. Yeah, I think if pawn takes, it's hard to punish black, but I just take queen e2, castling, put a rook on d1. Black's taking a ton of time here. There's another idea, actually. Take, to go straight for mate. And maybe I start with queen d2. Okay, so we're going to have this line. Ooh. I could play c6. It's actually kind of attractive. Idea bishop e4. I don't know if it's necessary. Like, I could have just been up a pawn, but I feel like this has good potential to drain more time from my opponent. And the pawn is actually easy to defend, like multiple ways. And it restricts the bishop. Bishop can't develop here. fc7. Bishop e4 first. Threatening c7. I could play c4. c4, bishop a6. And just castling first. Castling knight f4. That looks fine, though. So bishop a6. Oh, bishop a6 doesn't really do much because I have this move. And c7 is looming as well as this threat. Yeah, just making sure there's no counterplay. Almost rook d8. Rook d8 coming soon. Yeah, black can't even threaten mate on g2. Queen e5. Not quite. Rook e1 first. Actually, I could have played queen e5. Eventual rook e1. I like this move. Just threatening queen f7. Fancy. Okay. Oh no, my knight. Opponent didn't take it. So where's my mate? Try and orchestrate a pawn mate. Okay, g4 checkmate. Delayed grab. Always takes work to convert winning positions, but okay, it's a nice game. I'm curious if I had anything better. So it seems like there's a lot of potential tactics with like so many targets in black's position. And I'll use my Lichess study from earlier. So July 5th. And we can see in the database, I wasn't making it up. Carlsen's had this position twice. In his game, yeah, the line went takes, here, takes, and improvement, which I talk about my course, is queen d8, but it essentially transposes. After takes f5, takes, very strong move c6. And I've had this position 3 times on Lichess. Like it's interesting how many people actually walk into this line. That's pretty concrete. Thank you, Estoni Play. Estoni Play gifting to Glatris. Okay, so my opponent played knight f5, which I've encountered once on Lichess and lost. So I played one of the best moves. Apparently the best move is to take. Knight takes. Ah, yeah, I should have done this. And then I'm threatening to take and take. And black's just in trouble. But this is also pleasant for white. Okay. Can't complain. First game. Oh, next game's starting. Playing Alex Kirstulov. Okay. Might have a Taimanov. Yeah, Taimanov Sicilian. Played a few of these earlier. Actually played the same line earlier. against someone rated like 2900. Earlier we had like queen f3, castling in g4. Also, thank you, Ishan, for the 5 months. Is Jobava London playable at IM and GM level? Yeah, I think it's a decent opening. Sometimes at the GM level, you need multiple weapons, though. But yeah, it's very topical these days. Okay, so I analyzed this earlier too. Like g4, the line is to take. Um, Rook d4.
What's up, Eric? GR8 to see you back.
Oh wow, Rook c4. Oh, good to see you too. Wait a minute. What is this? Did I get out prepped? I have bishop c6. Then there's knight d5. Man, queen a5. Maybe queen a5. Looks very shaky though. But what else to do? G5, knight g4. And the rook seems a bit misplaced on c4. Like b5 might be coming. I do want to trade off knight for bishop. And the knight can re-enter the game. Like if I... Wow. If I eventually take... And then knight e5... I take first and then... Really don't know about this. Yeah, this is really shaky, but there's one trap. His g5 is going to fall. And that's probably why white's taking time here. I mean, the only logical move is to take. My king is ridiculous on d7. That move I didn't see. I'm going to have to move back. And then just lose casting rights. Oh, wow. Rook c8. I might have to move to d8. No, rook c8 takes queen d8. It's not pretty either way, though. Rough position. Knight e7 is now a threat. Queen b5 can't be played. Man, b5? A very strong move. I think I'm just losing. That doesn't work. Wow. I have no moves here. Knight e7's coming. Knight e7 b5? No. I'm trying to get some fight, at least. Knight d4, knight h6. Pawn count.
Welcome back, and I'm glad you're feeling better.
Oh, thank you. H2's loose. F6 may be coming. Ah. Yeah, well played. Looking for the potential. No. Okay, tough game. Yeah, I was trying to calculate like when the pawn queens, can my king be anywhere where it's stalemate, but not the case. Yeah, white played a good game. This caught me off guard. Rook d4, rook c4. Because I had the same position earlier, but bishop d4 was played. Let's see. My game earlier was against was chapter 6 against this person. Which I did analyze. So it's the same position. I played e5. E5 is not good. D5 is a move. But this is kind of a shaky line. First of all, I guess I'm not losing a pawn because g4 hangs and there's tactics. And if e5? Knight e4, wow. And again, there's tactics with diagonal. Oh, if you want to see the study, yeah, it's public on eChess. Yeah, I played this line OTB against Motolev. I was saying earlier, I don't have time to share the game though. Because another game's starting. Playing uncreative. And we can see the players here. I don't think Hikaru is playing this edition. Yeah, c5 is dubious in that position just because knight has to commit. This is a good combination for white. It's a small edge, but it's comfortable. Things are stable. Castle soon, 95 ideas.
Eric, My daughter wrote the TTS bit into her novel. Wow, 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 wow. Also quack.
Oh. I'll have to get the novel then. Should turn the novel into an audiobook. Have TTS read the whole thing. Okay, so 95. A B3 is also very typical. I think B3 makes sense here. I just want to trade pawns. Get the queen in. The one concern with B3 is C3 looks tender, but it's defended. Oh, another concern is I'm losing the exchange. But I do have queen D5. So I kind of blundered this, but it's turning into a nice gambit. I'll take back probably with a rook. It actually looks really nice for white. Because I have the nice center, 2 bishops. B7 is going to fall. Controlling B8. I'm getting rewarded because my pieces were on good squares. Like, even though I blundered, tactically, the positional pressure, I think, makes up for it. E5 is interesting, though. E5 is actually very resourceful. I think I should... I take with the... Yeah, probably take with the pawn. It does block the bishop from controlling b8, so there's this move. But there's potential for pawn e6. Also, there's potential for knight d6. Like rook e8, knight d6. And b7, f7 are both targets. But this is still very much a fight. a6 here. Knight d3 might be coming. So if knight d3 or knight a4, there's e6. A very tense position. Objectively, I might be worse, unfortunately. Opponent's taking time. Thinking c4. Just solidify the bishop. So it's like 2 minor piece outposts adjacent to each other. Yeah, now maybe rook a1. Even bishop g3.
Hello there.
Just ensuring I have f4. I'm not too afraid of this because here and here. Hello to N. Rallius. Play rook a. Oh no, rook a1 was a terrible move. The opponent misses rook d6. I have to be really careful. Probably start using the clock as a weapon.
Spilled spot remover on my dog and now
Oh
he's
no,
gone.
your dog. Oh, is your dog named Spot? Wait, I have to think about this. My pawns are menacing. I'm up a piece now. I think I can relax. Now I'm up 2 pieces. Close to mating. Also close to stalemating. But closer to checkmating. Okay. Man. I could have easily lost that game. It's already a lot of chess today, but missing some tactics. So I guess in hindsight, b3 probably wasn't great. Although maybe I should play a move like rook b1. I'm actually curious how the engine evaluates the position. I didn't have enough time to consider under promoting. And there's no Rosen trophies for these games, unfortunately. Okay, next round will probably start soon. Where's the study? Where's the study? Here's a study. Okay. Wow, it's just winning for white. But e5 was a good practical choice. Apparently, bishop g3. I guess it makes sense. Still better for white. But yeah, it was very tricky to play. And I blundered with rook a1, allowing this, but my opponent was low on time, and then gradually I converted. Okay. So I'm 2 out of 3. Let's see the standings. So Dubov's playing. No sight of Hikaru. Oh, Darius Swiert's also playing. I'm drinking coconut water. Not quite tea, but it is tea of coconut. So Dara wins. Ooh. Yeah, this position should be played on for a win, but... Oh, I'm playing someone who I played earlier. Crayfish. I think I was white earlier, though. But I forgot our game. Okay, so we'll have Queen's Gambit declined. I'll play this bishop d6 line. H6 first. Opponent seems prepared. I think we've strayed away from the theory I'm used to. So b4 is not yet a threat. Very often, like b5, a4 is a plan for black. Another plan is knight g5, knight e4. If I want to be really spicy, I could try and sack on h3. Making things spicier. It might just be a bluff. There's also just positional play with the knight coming to e4. f4, interesting. So knight e4 looks like a nice outpost. Oh, I should have considered taking though, because e3 was hanging. But this looks simple. I think I'm threatening to take. It almost wins a pawn. Okay, now it doesn't. b5. Just expanding, trying to grab space, control more squares, prevent these knight a4 ideas. Bishop will come to d7. c6 isn't too weak. I think long term, the plan is to double up rooks. g4. Don't think this changes things much for me. I mean, g5 might be... I mean, g5 I just take twice. I want to make sure I keep a piece on e4. But that might be hard to do. f5's a move. f5, we trade. Actually, it looks reasonable. Might get some more closed structure. Thank you, unofficial Rev. So I'm attacking g4, the pawn bishop battery, reinforcing e4. If takes, I probably think about it. Yeah, I'll probably take with this pawn. h4 is a entry point. Combination later with h5. The knight wants to come here, but not so easy. Like it has to maneuver like this. Or maneuver like this. Not to a1. So queen c5 might be coming as well. But I think I'll start with this. If knight c1, I play a4, creating the v for victory. f5. A knight's coming in. I play h5. Looks really risky. There's this move. Threatening this pawn and this pawn. If knight f4, I can consider taking. And threatening this maybe. Okay. Okay. I'm probably worse here. I think c5 is what's called for. Rook c8, rook c2. Idea of bringing the bishop in. Really. Wow. g5. What's going on here? Hmm. Oh wait, I have this move. Still really complicated. Uh, oh no. No! Ah, I got puzzle rushed. Ah. What a game. Okay, good game. That was unfortunate. For a moment here, I thought I was just losing because queen b8 is coming. I mean, queen f2 is a miracle. Do I have better? Do I have bishop f1? And then rook... No, king g1 in that line. I don't think it quite works. That was round 3? No, that was round 4. Ouch, I'm 2 out of 4. My opponent played a good game, though. Take away some lessons.
Thank you for the great content. I don't seem to improve, but I enjoy it anyway.
Oh, enjoying things, that's what matters most. Hopefully there's some lessons to still learn from watching these games. Thank you, Tom Kitching. Yeah, so we can go through the game. I mean, f4 seemed like a concession from white. Yeah, like after I played 94, I realized I could consider this move. But even if I considered it, I think I'd still choose this. Just a practical decision. Oh, where's the tank top? Oh, I forgot to wear the tank top. Here it is. This is a new merch. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow. Or the next day during my match. Or give it to Levy
Eric,
eventually.
can you say hello to Austin and Damien?
Oh, sure. Hello to Austin and Damien. And John John. Thanks for subbing, John John. Canty has like a different design. I actually didn't realize it until mine was already launched. He has like another lifting thing design. But this was no, this is my design. We're officially selling tank tops in the the merch store. Link is in the chat. But I've never worn a tank top on stream, so it has to be a special occasion. Yeah, the position got worse. Apparently F5 was a mistake. B4. Knight C3. Yeah, it's still playable. But it got bad pretty quickly, and then it seemed interesting. I was very optimistic here. D4, wow. I think that's a findable move if I had more time, but very hard to find on low time. Yeah, queen h4 didn't do much. I was trying to prevent h4, but it just gave white time. Do I have de4 instead of knight e4? Oh! Wow, I was thinking positionally, not tactically. That's a great point. I could have just trapped the bishop. Very good point. Okay, gotta work on spotting tactics. Yeah, I was so fixated on keeping a piece on e4. I was like trying to explain this concept and not considering alternatives, what to do. Gotta do more puzzle rush. Where's wait. Make sure it's actually break. I think it is. Are games still going? No. Yeah, they still have to work on like having the game list update. But they did fix the standings, which is nice. So where am I? Wesley So. I'm half point behind Wesley, who has 2.5 out of 4.
Fantastic to have you back. Much love
Oh,
from
thank you.
Melbourne.
Capital Greco, welcome back. Yeah, we can go deeper into the end game too. But I think already, yeah, it's more pleasant for white. The bishop's not great. I'm barely holding on though. Yeah, F5 just allowed G5. And then opponent allowed this. And I played the wrong king move. I was trying to ensure white win queen with check. So I was calculating F5. I just missed queen e8 in the end. So king d5 actually keeps the game going. And engine says it's winning. Even table base says it's winning for white. But yeah, this would be a fight. Like maybe I could get stalemated at some point. Run an ad. Oh, Twitch chat being so kind with reminding me to run ads. I think I did though. Have I ever been to Olympiad? Also, welcome back, Brigham. Wait, G6 analysis. G6 at what point? I actually kind of want to go to Olympiad because I've never been to one before. I've never been to India before, but I'm still figuring it out. There's a chance. Was it earlier? Instead of GF6. No time, no time to analyze. But the study is public if you want to analyze on your own. F5. What do I play against the Dutch? I'll play a London. G6, really? Looks like a cool position. I'm a little bit tilted from some of the previous games. So we're getting some really spicy chess. F3, E4. I want to make E4 work, but or even knight D5 now. Bishop E5, knight. Wait, bishop E5, bishop E7, E4. Maybe it's playable. Okay, I'm trying to make this work. It's probably super dubious. But the knight's currently pinned. Bishop E2. And this looks very reasonable for white. Got the center, more space. Knight F3. If castling, there's like queen C4, knight G5. Castle first. Be patient. Now there is bishop D6 here. Gradual improving, preventing white from castling. E6 is now a target. Castling queenside is possible. I mean, queen C4. Yeah. I'm just moving too slowly. But the position's still nice. Bishop's attacked. E5 on the horizon. Yeah, I think the point is after bishop f8. We trade. And just simple takes and queen b3. This has a benefit. If take's hitting the knight, I take back and defend the knight. Idea knight c4. I want to maneuver the knight to d6. I think I can win the pawn now. I mean, there's knight h5. Takes first.
Glad you're back, Eric.
Oh, me too. Thank you, Joe King. Welcome back. I missed rook f3. Oh, wow. Okay, I could have been in trouble there. I don't know what I'm doing. I still missed rook f3. Oh no, I'm just losing now. This completely collapsed there. Wow. That's so sad. I mean, I blundered rook f3 for like 2 moves in a row. And then... yeah, that is rook b7. What to do? I'll try and stop the bleeding somehow. Okay, we'll bring the game into the study. Where is the study? Did I lose it? Study. Here we go. Oops. What am I doing? Here we go. It was a cool opening. Most people don't play g6 on move 2. I'm actually wondering, wow, only 1 game in the Masters database. Is there a better way to exploit this move? h4. Yeah, maybe h4 I should have just considered. The h6 is already weakening. Queen d3, e4. And then queen g4 threatening mate. Yeah, I'm sure there are a ton of missed opportunities this game, especially later on. Like, the position was so nice. Bishop e7. Not the most human move. Question if I could make d5 work. I mean, not when my queen is attacked or my bishop's attacked. I mean, I should just play e5, like e5 and knight e4, knight d6. And here, yeah, this is where things just start to go really wrong. Oh, wow. Okay, so I probably would not have found this. Rook c1. The only way to save the queen. Only idea to save the queen. Freeing the d1 square and making it so if takes, I win back the queen. That's a crazy resource. I could throw in rook h8 too. Oh, this is funny. If rook here, still rook c1, but apparently it's a draw somehow, or just equal. And the edge is missing rook b7. Yeah, knight d7 is uncalled for. What to do? Okay, next game. Do I go full tilt and play a Stafford or England? Or just win on time before my opponent moves? Getting some time odds. Oh, opponent's berserking. Yeah, this is how you berserk on chess.com. There's no berserk button, so you just have to wait a lot of time before making your first move. I'm insisting on Stafford. There's two moves here. There's d5 and castling. I'll castle. Knight e4. So d6, there's f6. I think d6 makes sense. Bishop g4. I'm still down a pawn, but I have the bishop pair. I'm castled. There's going to be pressure. I mean, white's still probably objectively better. Now bishop b4. Or bishop g4. So bishop c2. Okay, queenside castling makes a lot of sense. It takes in queen e7. Yeah, two attackers, knight's pinned. I mean, there's rook e1, rook e8, and bishop e5. Maybe rook d8. Control the open file. Yeah, and the point is now to take and knight d4. I'm getting some play here. Queen g5. Could be a move. b5's a move. Actually, b5, c5. Might as well push the pawns on the queen side. Go for some attack. Because b4 could strike. And it forces files to open up. Okay. Huh. want to do things, but not so simple. C4. C4 we trade. Yeah, it's another pawn sacrifice. Rook G1, I probably play knight F5. I think B3 incoming. Not super sound, but it's interesting. Actually wondering if I can take on A3 here. Some rook G7 move. Maybe just G6. No, G6 doesn't defend though. 3. Play B3 and pray. Wow. I really want to take on A3. Please let me do it. Please play Queen F6. Let's go. Is it, I don't know if it works though, but it looks so funny. Oh no, my queen. If takes, I pawn mate. B2 checkmate. Queen here doesn't help. Rook takes G6 doesn't help. And I'm threatening mate in 1. I don't see a defense for white. What a finish. Hey, it's Benjamin Bach. Oh, you're raiding in a nice time. Look at this finish. I was down a piece, but we have a pawn duel. And the final move of the game, queen takes A3. And white just has no defense. Oh no, my queen. Shout out to Bach. Hope you had a good stream.
Rosen's alive.
Yeah, I feel more alive after this game. I was feeling kind of dead. It hasn't been the best tournament. But this move makes me more alive. Is it force mates? It might be force mates. Engine. Oh, queen d6. Queen d6 only way to basically prolong the game. Oh, do game review. Yeah, it better give me at least 2 exclamation marks, if not more. We need to make a new symbol to make more exclamation marks. Where is it? Hey! Why does it not show the symbol? It shows it here. It usually shows it on the board though. Gonna have to do some Photoshop for the YouTube thumbnail. Oh, it's a last move. Oh, yeah, last move, I guess. Are these new? Wait. I clicked on them and it disappeared. This symbol. I guess this means white flagged and black won. Click analysis. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Queen A3, I think it's the only move too. It's the only move, yeah. Everything else loses for black. Okay, that was pleasant. That was my best move of recent memory, too. Someone make it a moment. Except maybe the moment has passed. Okay. London opening time. What's the move here? I think it's knight b. This is some line. Knight b5? Knight b5. Ah, this line. I haven't looked at this in
Hope the
ages.
Tuesday is going well. Rosen angry goose. Rosen angry goose. Rosen angry goose. Rosen angry goose. Rosen angry goose.
Oh, hey, it's Hannah.
Rosen angry goose.
What's up, Hannah? It was going so until my previous game, but now it's going well. G6, bishop g2. Or g3, bishop g2. I restrict the knight as well. Oh, thank you for to it, man. Okay, so my bishop defends the knight from a distance. Although I might be losing a knight. Or am I? Ah, so tricky. Yeah, if I took the pawn, there's bishop b4. Okay, so black has two pieces for the rook. Pawns are equal. I'm probably just worse. I could play bishop f1. I'll start with castling. The goal is to eventually win this pawn in combination with this and this. But even if I win the pawn, I'm probably not better. Knight c2 as well. Put the rook here to go for the kingside expansion. It's going to be a long fight. I mean, black has the upper hand, but try and put up resistance. I might be threatening to take in rook f1. There's knight d7. Knight d7, I win the a pawn. Knight e4, king g2. I think it's okay. Which pawn to take with? At this point, I'm probably playing for a win. I mean, all three results possible, though. Wow. takes. Oh no! Just missing things. That's so sad. Okay, I can win the pawn. It'll be a miracle if I don't get forked. Confusing position. I guess my move didn't reach the server. Oh, what to do? I've had some brilliant moves, had some blunders. This is actually a critical line. I should bring this into the study. It's a line actually probably requires like very deep analysis. Because Engine it'll say in moments that white's better, then it'll say black's better. But black scores well, like based on the games. G3 is one of the top moves. I guess the problem was I didn't even win a pawn for or I didn't get a pawn for losing the knight. So apparently e4. And if here takes. Yeah, this makes a bit more sense. I guess I managed to avoid getting forked. At some point I thought I was having decent chances, like around here. Engine just says it's equal. And this is not a good move. I mean, I was just calculating takes. So I didn't get forked, but I got skewered. And yeah, it was a funny situation because this knight was tied down to this knight, which is tied down to this pawn. And it was kind of hard to check the king. But of course it was like losing the whole time. Yeah, finally checked the king and what to do. The dream was to win the pawn and trade rooks, and then it would just be a draw. I guess I'd also have to lose my pawn. I'm not gonna do a cabbage. I'm not too tilted for that yet. But maybe I'll play a Ponziani, especially if you say por favor, coming from the username Ponziani. I wonder if there's a way to avoid the line we went into. Oh, knight c4 is playable. Queen b4 c3. Knight d6. Wow. Okay, I have not looked into that. Okay, so I don't even know what round this is. But I'm probably the lowest player with 3 points if I'm playing the highest with 3.5. Or no, I'm the highest player with 3 points. Playing the lowest with 3.5. This is round 8. Okay, thankfully there's a break after this. Wait a minute, do I know what I'm doing? This is a line, right? Bishop c4, knight f2. Oh dear. I think we're going into this. Wait, did I already mess this up? I think this is a line. No, the knight has to be on f2 to guard the squares. I don't know why I'm playing this line. I was trying to get a Stafford, but here we are. Don't make me. A knight h4 check, I take it. So this is some line of the Petrov. d6 is a move, queen e8, queen f8. Queen h4 might be coming soon, or knight h4 might be coming soon. I'm trying to make d6 work. I don't see anything immediately wrong with it. Wow. Queen e8 now. And this is absolutely terrifying. Queen f8 might be slightly better. Yeah, I was calculating this as this, but now h6. Oh, queen e4 is a massive threat. And I have d5. I I think I'm just losing here. That's so sad. Try d5. I am temporarily up a rook. Some cases where I allow like e7, e8, get back my rook. The problem is knight e5. G4 also. Queen B4. I mean, I had no idea what to do there. I'm just losing. It's mate next move. There's two different mates. Wow. Oh, I played the move with zero point 0.1 seconds left. I think it's just losing though, because there's no way to stop this. This is also a threat, so h6 doesn't work. I wanted to take. Oh, I could have taken on g4. I doubt that saves me. That's a very dangerous line to play in blitz. I lost in 14 moves. Oh no. Let's see. That was round 8 too. So another ad break, I guess. Yeah, I mean this is actually a pretty well analyzed line at top level. Actually, like years ago, I covered the game Geary against Almasi. Like Geary lost in 22 moves. So like if you don't know what you're doing, I think it's easy to lose quickly. What I should have done, like I should have been aware that we were about to enter that line and just play d5. And then this is a bit more positional. So like engine will say equal. Queen e8 was better. Man. Knight f2. How am I supposed to find knight f2? Knight f2 does... Engine still doesn't know. It does have some logic because it's kind of a desperado. And it prevents the queen moves. Queen checks. And if king takes, then the knight's pinned. So that's kind of crazy. Oh, Joe wants to show a game after Title Tuesday. Maybe. I'll see how alive I am. We'll play it by ear. Have I ever played this line before? As black? I played this 3 times on Lee Chats. And it's also risky for white, because if white's not mating, and then blocks up material. But if white's mating, then white wins. So queen g4. Oh, would have gotten forked. Okay. You ever play Laclede Gambit? Can check. I played the Laclede Gambit 7 times on Lee Chess. And I'm undefeated with it. Out of all the moves I've played, it's a move I've won the most games with and still undefeated with. But usually it's when like people bribe me to play it. It's not one of my main openings. Oh, appreciate the compliment about my voice. Yeah, I get that a decent amount.
Yo ooh.
Yo, ooh. Welcome back. Steven is Daedalus. Oh, there's a point in time I was below 2300 on the chess in Blitz. Wow. 41 Matt went all in on 8 out of 11. Oh no. I mean, I'll try and like pass 5. How do you access analysis stuff on right hand side? Um, the first step is to switch from
Love, honor, and respect.
chess.com to Lichess, and then it will appear here automatically. Unless like if you're on a mobile device, it might look like this, and then you just have to scroll down to like see the information. But um, and then this icon here will toggle the opening explorer, and this is where I can see my past games and Lichess database and masters database, and there's additional settings. And then there's also settings here too, like engine lines, and yeah, there's a lot of functionality. Also, thank you, Dennis Bud. Welcome back. Can I do a video on baking bread? I'd have to learn how to bake. Oh, thank you, Stephen Gray. Yeah, it's been a gradual recovery, but it's been nice to get back into streaming. Oh no, my rating. Okay, my goal this tournament is to finish above 2700. We'll see if it's possible. I was so close to my peak rating earlier today. I was like high 2760s. So 3 more rounds? Who is this person? Oh, Jacobian. Is leading the tournament. Wow. I've never actually played John Bartholomew in a match. And he's probably the favorite. Yeah, I did follow the candidates. I didn't do like game recap videos. I mean, I was sick for most of the event, but yeah, I've given some thoughts on stream last few days when people have questions. Have you played Canty? As far as I know, I haven't, but he said that we played like years ago, so he probably remembers better than me. Yeah, it will be interesting to see what Magnus decides. 'Cause it seems like we'll have more information before the end of the month. Have you ever beat a Super GM? Not in OTB Classical. I mean, I've only played one Super GM. Is that right? In Classical chess? But it's the same Super GM I played twice. Is Laquang Liem. Played him at 2 different collegiate events. And then I ended up like switching universities to join his team. The highest rated player I've beaten in OTB was Ivana, who at the time was like 100 in the world. That was back in 2012. Online, I've been probably a good handful of super GMs, but mainly in Blitz and Bullet. Thank you, Edmund Rostand. When's the I Am Not a GM final match? Nightbot has the information and the link. It'll be July 7th, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay.
Good luck for him, not a GM.
Oh, thank you. The one expected. Oh, we're getting a similar line to earlier. But earlier, this and this were included. So this is slightly different. Knight d5 is a move. Bishop c1. I think this is just considered to be good for white. a4 will come. Oh, I forgot to play e4 to go for Ponziani. Next time. Yeah, so it's another situation where we have the knights kind of just chilling. But my knight is happier. Like, black can't play knight c7, although that's a plan probably with knight e8. Queen b3? Bishop d7. Playing queen b3. It prevents knight c7 because after it takes, I'd win material. Queen d8. Yeah, probably just a matter of improving. Black is probably going to get knight c7. I play something like a4. Knight e5 here. Ideas of threatening to win material. Knight c6, queen moves, I take, and then take on d6. Knight e5 also enables rook e3 with the rook lift. Yeah, might as well. Other rook can swing in. This knight is still misplaced. Time is pretty good. I might play queen d1. Swing over again, threatening some nice attacking chances. Queen g4. There's cases where the queen just sits on g3 and then targets a knight. We might see this in, yeah. Bishop h6 here. But maybe even stronger, like queen h3 first, and then queen h6. And now I'm just threatening rook h3. Do you even rook lift, bro? Gotta rep the tank top. I should be wearing this. Ah. Here's the new tank top. Combines well with the position. Completing the rook lift. I want to sack a queen somehow, but gotta be a little bit patient. If knight h5, I just take it and takes, so diagonal opens. And then mate. Okay. That was feel good. Attack worked out.
MBB, welcome back.
Oh, thank you, MX Sage. Yeah, overall, I think that was maybe one of the cleaner games. An opponent didn't resist so much, just kind of did their thing, and I got my attack. 2699. One more point to get back into the 2700 club. We watch a game. Zhigalko against Dubov. Trying to absorb what's happening. First look, it looks nice for white, but black wins the pawn. Anything can happen. Yeah, queen g4 or rook h3 were, I think, very similar. It's a time scramble. But Zhigalko hovering around 5 seconds. Seems like he's about to flag. Is this a move? Knight f3? But g6 is tender. Ooh. 1.6. 1.2. Dubov falling below 5. Oh! It's so hard to play on the 1 second increment. Man. Anyway, other games going? Big Fish? Here we go. Okay, updated. Not sure which game you're referring to, MW. I don't think I have my game still up. Yeah, Big Fish is Fedoseev. Oh, we're watching Big Boss. This should be winning for white, but you never know. Oh! That seemed like a pre-move. Maybe a mouse slip. Now it's winning for black. Yeah, taking the rook doesn't help. Ooh, this is interesting. But the bishop, g4. Yeah, rook e4. Plenty of time for black. Ooh. Oh. Big boss has been dethroned. Okay, moving on. I need one rating point. Trying to break 5 points, break the score of or break 2700 again. Okay, Stafford Gambit time. Yeah, this is what Nemo had played for a bit. And there's a funny trap here. King d2, oh no, my knight. Yeah, the point is, white was not supposed to take the knight, because now I'm winning one of the rooks. It's actually a really nice trap. White is already in trouble. Yeah, Nemo fell into the same thing too. It's one of the traps that gets like even stronger title players in the Stafford. Most people usually play this, takes, knight c3, takes, and it's hard for white to actually find counterplay. So there's some prospect of bishop h3, probably just queen b2. Queen b4. Ideally, I'd like to like play bishop e6 and queenside castle. Maybe queen a5 first. Just so rook b1 doesn't come with tempo. If I played bishop e6 too soon, I'd lose b7. Now I have bishop e6 and castling. Some bishop d5 ideas. Do I have video on Stafford refutation? Or how to play against the Stafford? I do actually. It was a collaboration I did with Nemo. Right? I gave her just a solid recommendation. But there's so many refutations to the Stafford. You just have to know like a few accurate moves. Um, there's so many videos out there of covering what to do against it. But still, so many people underestimate it and don't understand how to play against it like fully. Okay, I still have to be careful here. Some pressure. Thinking h5. I'm not sure what my plan is. Actually, rook f8 to open the f file. It's a common strategy when you're up the exchange. It makes sense to open files. Hmm. Okay. Rook b7 is an idea. I think I'll play f5 and then just expand. So I'm not actually opening the f file so soon. But I'm chasing the queen away from the square. I just realized there's some prospect. Did I miss this earlier? No, I didn't. But if queen f3, I could consider taking. Okay, file is opening. Oh, rook b7. Rook b7, I have bishop d5. Yeah, so I don't take the rook because queen c6, but maybe that was working, but it seems like it should be simpler. Now I can take the rook and then take the bishop. There's also rook f2 first. Okay, Stafford success. And got a winning position in 10 moves there. It's interesting because a lot of people do take the knight, not realizing what's coming. Oh, thank you, Bolkonski Chess. Happy 1 year. Yeah, Feliz Año. Feliz Año? Happy year. Oh yeah, I gotta satisfy the half believers. There was a prediction earlier of whether I'll finish. I mean, what I'll finish with, basically. I think 5 was on the lower end of the spectrum. But 6 to 6.5, I think, is more on the average side. Still a little bit below average. Let's check the stats. I just thought of a cool feature for opening tree. I know Vivnews was here yesterday, creator of Opening Tree. It would be cool if you could combine. There's no easy way currently to combine two accounts. So if you could enter a Lichess username and a chess.com username and make it go into the same tree. I have a feeling that would be like pretty simple to code. Because one thing I'm realizing is it's not easy to figure out how many times I've had this position across Lichess and chess.com. I could like go into chess.com Explorer, but I feel like opening tree could maybe add this as a feature. Okay, let's see how many times I've had this on Lichess. 5 times. I've only won 40%. Or 60%. But okay, a lot of bullet games against strong players. Yeah, best move for white is probably queen f4. And it's about equal. What do I play against Vienna? Against Vienna, I like to play knight f6. And a Vienna Gambit, I play d5. And this is a pretty well-known line, like takes, if queen f3, f5. You can see, yeah, you can use Lichess to see what I play against this opening. Yeah, Opening Tree does allow for downloading like all the games, or at least all the games of a certain user. And then Lichess has this site, database.lichess.org, but the files are massive. Like every month they put out like almost 100 million games. Um, so you need like special software to crunch through them. I don't know if chess.com has a equivalent of this. I was actually trying to find like the other day, does chess.com have a just like their own online database? Because there's Explorer. So this is Explorer. But you can only filter through master games, which is basically like it's equivalent to Lichess Masters database, I assume. And then other players. But it prompts me to search for a username. So I don't know if they have like their own online database. Because it would be a nice feature, especially with like so many title players playing on their sites. Okay, final game. Oh, I forgot to play Ponziani, and my opponent's just playing h5. What is this? Okay, h4. Uh, I want to punish this, but I also don't want to take too much time. Bishop d3, queen e2. e5. Okay, so I've encountered a troll opening. I've tried to deal with it appropriately. We might get like a really close position, actually. Not sure how well I've handled this. Like, this pawn move makes a lot of sense. I might be threatening to take, expecting this move. Hey, thank you, Christy CBC. Appreciate the gifted sub. Okay, so if I take, and queen a4 is a move. 4. Queen d2. Queen b3. Or b3. b3. Discouraging c4. And there's a weird line. I think I'll play king f2. No, not. I have to be really careful here. There was a potential line where like c4 takes, and then there's this rook getting trapped. I'm really not thrilled with the position. Rook b1. I just want to play this and this and this. I mean, d4 is a major focal point. I mean, there's a line takes, 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 and then check, and then takes. Deep tactics. Bishop b5 check. And now the line goes takes, 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 and then check on h7. Maybe rook c1 or king g1. No, not king g1. What am I doing? Some b4, a3, b4. Oh! I mean, my queen was trapped. Oh, that was rough. Yeah, final position is losing. What to do? Channel points can be rewarded. Good game, though. Opponent played well after the troll opening. And I probably mishandled it in some way. Like, maybe I should just take the knight. And then... Yeah, knights are better than bishops in close positions. Oh, good luck to Grand Mistress Aerun. Playing your first tournament in July. Totally Juvenile redeems run ad. Okay. Redemption fulfilled. How do you handle really bad losses? Any tips? You just have to move on. Like, rating is just a number. It's part of the learning experience. And ideally, every game should make you stronger. Oh, it's Nuryeva. Oh, you changed your name. Oh, welcome back. I was wondering, 'cause I recognize the name Arun. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up. I'm tired. I think it kind of showed in many of these games. But I hope people still had fun watching. Um, was the prediction already fulfilled? Oh dear. What is this? Oh, choose outcome. Okay, 23% of people were correct with my final score. I think I'll save the Troxer game for the future, Joe. I'm tired now. Good job to Andraken. Winning title Tuesday. Hey, I finished top 100. Let's go. 99. And yeah, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow is the match against James Canty. It's the finals of the I Am Not a GM. So stay tuned for that. And let's find someone to send some love to. Oh, let's send the raid to Josh. I'm sending the raid to a Scrabble streamer who stopped by earlier today. I might see Josh in real life at some point pretty soon. Might do some in-person collab. But anyway, I'll be back in the future. Stay tuned.